the game. Well, the games that I wanted from E3, I got. I came in expecting an announcement for Fallout 4, and they announced Fallout 4. Of course, they had already leaked that Fallout 4 was coming, so the surprise was kind of ruined, which was okay with me. I don't like surprises anyway. So I was looking for Fallout 4, got it. Lost my mind during the Bethesda conference. Lost it when they announced the Pip-Boy version. Actually, I was on Skype with you Juwan, and Taman and Will, and I'm in the background just like going all crazy.
Fangirl.
And my coworker was, and I was at work, so my coworker was in here looking at me like I was losing my mind, and I'm just like losing. So got Fallout 4, excited about that. I got Mass Effect 4.
Can't wait for that one either, too.
Which when I asked for 2 things out of this entire E3, and I got them both. Plus a new Call of Duty.
Yep.
Which, okay, we knew that was coming. They make a Call of Duty every year. But this one looked really good. So so it was kind of cool. Also got The Division. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. That's going to be so great. And I want you all to get it with me. We have to all play this together. We have to be a squad because this is amazing. Rainbow Six came out of left field. I did not expect Rainbow Six. This is me happy. I love everything Rainbow Six. And then the most epic of reveals that I think broke the internet and reestablished my faith in humanity. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes. Let's talk about that. Yes. Finally, after 2 billion years of complaining, writing letters, forums, petitions, made this game.
People threatening suicide if they don't get the game.
Oh my God.
Right. They finally came out with, it was a 10-second trailer, but it was something. They showed us something. And I was talking to Jose, I was kind of not happy at first because I thought it was going to be that stupid reveal, what they did a couple of months ago. Oh, we going to remake it, but it's still going to be polygons and circles and squares.
Yeah. Just an updated version of the computer version.
Right. So, and second of all, I thought it was a movie. I said, please don't let this be a movie. If this would Advent Children too, I'm coming up there and start working some hives because
I totally understand where all the hate is coming from, but I enjoyed Advent Children.
No, I was saying I didn't enjoy Advent Children, but we don't need a second one.
We didn't need a first one.
Right.
we needed a game.
Right.
I'm like this. If I couldn't get a real remake, I would have accepted a sequel.
Right.
And I'm not talking about Final Fantasy VIII. I'm talking about Final Fantasy VII too.
Right.
I would have accepted that. I would have been okay. And I'm not talking about that bullshit Crisis Core, because that was bullshit. That was some bullshit.
They hyped that game up so much.
Oh, it was supposed to be so great, and it was total bullshit.
And you couldn't level up till you hit 777.
Right.
I was like,
so dumb.
But anyway, for what we've seen in the video, Final Fantasy VII video, is they show the epic train station where everything started at. But the best thing to me was the Buster Sword. It looked worn. It looked like it'd been in battle. It got textures to it. That graphics are amazing. I don't know if they used the Unreal Engine too. I don't know, but to have this game, to have this little piece of the area, think of the whole game just like that. I was so happy to see our favorite characters in. Oh my God, we finally gonna get.
I liked in that video when they walked up and the first thing you see before you even see Cloud is Barrett's Gatling gun on his arm.
Right.
His handgun. I was like, because in the whole time I didn't understand what was going on. Like I was like, what is this video? Because it doesn't come off. I would have thought they would have presented the opening cinematic from the first game as its updated version,
Right.
so that we clearly would know this was Final Fantasy VII. They gave us some little preview movie, little cinematic that just to me didn't make any sense until I started putting two pieces together. I'm like, a city, and then all these big pipes leading down,
right,
and slums on the city. At that point, when I started putting the clues together, I was like, oh my god,
right.
Oh my god, they're announcing it. Oh my god. And then of course you see the people walking through the crowd, and I'm like, oh, wait, they're not announcing it. And then, because it took them so long to build, the building up was like, it was too much for me. I was like, I kind of gave up halfway. It's like, oh, that's not the announcement. It's not going to be it. And then I saw Barrett's gun, and I was like, I lost it.
Right.
I lost it. I was like, oh my god, it was so great. You should see some of these video reactions of some of these people. They really lose it.
I remember he was doing a reaction video. And,
yeah, people did reaction video.
And he was crying, and he was playing Sarah McLachlan. No.
No. Oh no.
I said that. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't that bad, y'all. I did my little dance of joy, and
right.
That was it. But yeah.
I just hope they pick the right voice actors for these characters.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they got that figured out. Because it would really be bad. You know who they're gonna get to play the black dude? Who they're gonna get to play Barrett? The one black dude they get to play every black character in every single game. That Michael Richardson guy with the deep voice.
But
I got no problem with that.
I have no problem.
So so long as they get him to play Barrett, I'm cool.
Right.
Because he plays every other black character.
Right.
So, but
yeah. I hope they change up his character a little bit, because if you played play Final Fantasy VII, if you haven't, blasphemy.
right.
That they kind of like the stereotypical black person in the old Final Fantasy VII.
I'm sure they're gonna update the.
I hope so.
They're gonna tone down the blatant racism, I'm sure. But what was it that you said to me earlier, a minute ago? For everybody was so excited about the game.
Seeing Eric die at the end.
Only James, ladies and gentlemen, would take the most epic news on the planet and point out the most devastating portion of it.
I mean,
we get to experience Aerith's death in true high definition
in 1080p.
In 1080p
with voice acting and screen.
If it was excruciating the first time, it's gonna be, oh my god, unbearable in high definition.
Right. And I know that Sephiroth sword gonna be long and shiny, going right through that going right to the torso.
You know what level? You know what scene I'm looking forward to seeing in high definition? The cross-dressing
scene.
The part where you have to go into the bathhouse,
right,
and dress up as a woman,
and almost get felt tone in the bath.
Get all kinds of touched and agreed with.
Right.
So what games were you excited about? Did I mention Mass Effect 4? I mentioned Mass Effect 4. Yeah. What games are you?
Like I said, the only two games. Like I said, I wasn't expecting Final Fantasy VII. So Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mario. That was surprising.
The Mario Maker, or
Mario Maker.
Oh my god, that sadistic ass game.
I had a heart attack watching that one. I love the whole aspect of combining everything from the first one up to Mario World and just going crazy with the levels.
That game is Troll City, okay?
And especially if you get to create a level and upload it so other people can play it,
and you can
people are going to just have pit after pit after pit. So I know some asshole's going to have a level that's just going to be the beginning and then just a giant pit,
right?
And in the end,
or you walk 2 feet and like 500 fireballs coming at you.
Yeah, it's gonna be walls of fireball. I mean, people are just gonna be sadistic with their level design,
right? But it's a good concept because some people are really creative and
it's really good.
Do not troll.
I enjoyed the World Championships when they had to go that they had on YouTube the Nintendo World Championships, and the guy who won, they had to play like 2 or 3 levels of Mario Maker, and the levels were ridiculous. Oh my god! At one point, he walks in the door, and there's 3 King Koopas
stacked on top of each other,
all breathing fire. It's like, oh god! And then the final boss was like this giant Koopa with a bullet bill launcher on his back that fired heat-seeking bullet bills. Oh, it was like something out of some kid's nightmares.
Right. I know.
Like Little Big Planet went all psychotic and shit.
Yeah.
I know.
Wrong with Little Big Planet.
The therapist gonna be working overtime when this game come out.
So yeah. So you said Final Fantasy, Mario, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes. They did the thing with that trailer. Finally, some gameplay.
Yes. I like what you could do with the Keyblade. The Keyblade was everything in that entire
they really did some amazing things. The game is just gorgeous. I mean,
yes.
It was beautiful. Gorgeous. I was excited.
And looked like an open world because he jumped off this cliff. Like I said, I don't know if you can do that with everything, but when he jumped off this cliff, it looked like an open world that you can explore and stuff like that. So I'm happy about that. The colors are bright and vibrant. Everything don't look pixelated. Everything looks smooth, clear. The story is gonna be amazing because it's gonna be an all-out war this time.
I'm guessing this is the final game in the series. I mean, it's the 3rd one, and they've got how many? They've got how many games in between? They got 1. Then they had a PSP game in between that. Then they had 2. Then they had like 3 or 4 PSP games in between that.
It's gonna be the end of this saga, but not end of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like the end of this story, and another story probably gonna be with totally different characters, or like 100 years in the future where Zora's gone and somebody else got to take over for the Keyblade. So. But yes, finally the end. No more DS games, no more PSP games, no more these side games. The main story.
The main story continues. Yeah, that's how long did it take them to finally get their shit together?
Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2006, so
almost 10 years.
Almost a decade. It's just a damn shame.
With the Versus series,
it's a damn shame.
Oh yeah, and the remastered 2.5, 1.5.
Right.
Craps. What else? Oh, Final Fantasy 15, which nothing really new because the demo already showed what they are planning to do with the game. So really nothing surprised me with what they showed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter. Now that was good.
Well, Street Fighter was pretty much the only fighting game that I saw them reveal this year. They didn't have any except for Street Fighter 5. That they didn't have any fighting games
because basically every other fighting game is already out.
Yeah,
Killer Instinct already out. Mortal Kombat already out.
Tekken 7's already out. So, I mean,
wow.
I don't.
This E3 was not for the fighting fans then.
Yeah. So I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was worth. Though I was just like, okay, we get to see some of the fighting mechanics. I will say this: in comparing Street Fighter 5 to Street Fighter 4, it still looks like it's running at the same pace. Kind of sluggish, not really slow, but heavy. Mm-hmm. Like this feeling like you have to do a lot just to get them to do something.
I mean,
the character reveals were okay. I mean, it's great to see Birdie back. I like playing with him because he was kind of like he was Street Fighter's first grappler before they introduced Zangief, before they introduced Hagar and a few others. Cammy is not new, however, her killer bee assault technique.
No, give it a real name for Marvel vs. Capcom.
Maximum Cammy.
Yeah, maximum spider technique for Marvel vs. Capcom.
But she was doing the damn thing, and I don't know if anybody caught it during the trailer, but that move was not finished. They cut it off in mid sequence. So she did something else after she drilled dude to the wall with the spiral arrow. So there's more to that move.
Okay, y'all. Let's focus. let's not tangent off into talking about Street Fighter, because I know y'all spend the rest of the night and we talking about moves and who's a better fighter and this, that, and the other. And I know you, Juwan, it's your fault.
Right. Look, like I said, if they're gonna do this, they might well do the whole roster. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm wondering, are there gonna be any like brand new characters?
It probably gonna be one or two.
The way they came across, it seemed like they introduced 3 characters that, like I said before, were already original characters, so there's nothing new about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know who these characters are. They're Birdie, Cammy, and Bison.
Yeah,
have been in this. They're old characters returning, so introducing them as new characters doesn't really make sense.
Right.
But Ubisoft is coming out with some pretty good games. Dishonored 2 made an appearance. No, that's not Ubisoft. That's Bethesda. Like I said, I think Ubisoft is Rainbow Six, The Division. What else did they reveal? Oh, the new Assassin's Creed Syndicate looked. They showed the trailer, but they didn't show any real gameplay. I don't think.
I'm kind of over Assassin's Creed.
I'm kind of over it too.
Like
I'm not all that excited about it. There's nothing. I haven't played it. I haven't played the latest one.
Look, like they keep making those games back to back to back to back, so there ain't nothing special about it. Now, if they waited like 2 years or something, then I'd probably be more excited about it. But
yeah, Rainbow Six is going to be really good. The multiplayer looked amazing. The gameplay looked awesome. So that's going to be fun. That's another game that I hope that all of us, if I get it, I hope all of you guys get it too, so that we could all play it together. The Division, obviously, I want to play that. Who's doing Star Wars? Did y'all see the Star Wars Battlefronts? That looked amazing.
Yeah, it did.
That looked pretty amazing. I want to play that.
Yeah, like I said, they took time with that game. It looks totally different than what any other game they made in Star Wars. So,
but you know what game that Ubisoft is coming out with that it's just gratuitous violence for the sake of gratuitous violence, which is enough to sell me. Just Cause 3. That was just explosion after explosion after guns after more explosions, just for no reason.
So, I know Michael Bay made a video game.
Michael Bay made that. Just Cause 3. I mean, it was pretty cool, and I want to play it. I mean, I don't think it's one of those games I want to go out and buy. I'll probably get it from GameFly, but
I can see him in there. More explosions, more guns.
We need more explosions and we need more guns.
Michael Bay Arcade Edition.
It just should say Michael Bay. Everybody already know what's going to be in it. Explosions and guns.
Explosions and guns. I'm excited for the new Hitman looked kind of good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The new Hitman looked pretty good.
I'll actually play that because like a Hitman game had been made in a minute. So
yeah, I didn't too much care for the last one. I have the last one. I didn't really play it that much though. I got it from GameFly because I kept it because it was cheap and I had to use my GameFly dollars. Yeah. But but the new one looked pretty good.